We want to inform you that
Refinery.
Serbia's oil industry is located in the technology process, at the so-called warm circulation. Or to translate that into a kind of quiet operation, it's not yet completely closed and not yet fully extinguished, but it's already a much lower operating mode compared to the usual one. What exactly does that mean? We have 4 more days until the refinery's entire operation is completely shut down unless there is the approval of a license from the American OFAC. To clarify that for you, it means from the United States government.
I am here to address you today because
we are facing big problems, and I would like, as the state leadership, as those elected by the citizens of Serbia, to act transparently and responsibly towards our people and our citizens, to always, at every moment, tell the truth and explain to everyone what is currently taking place. We want to inform you that
Refinery.
Serbia's oil industry is located in the technology process, at the so-called warm circulation. Or to translate that into a kind of quiet operation, it's not yet completely closed and not yet fully extinguished, but it's already a much lower operating mode compared to the usual one. What exactly does that mean? We have 4 more days until the refinery's entire operation is completely shut down unless there is the approval of a license from the American OFAC. To clarify that for you, it means from the United States government.
today it's not about Serbia's position, but about the position of others who are mutually opposed and are daily clashing more intensely on the international political stage. Our position is becoming increasingly difficult.
So, I don't speak unprovoked, since that's a phrase nobody likes to hear in Serbia, but through no fault of our own, we became the target of fierce attacks and blackmail. When you impose sanctions, you say they are against Russia and its companies. These sanctions are fundamentally and profoundly impacting our nation. They are hitting us deeply, strategically, and in every conceivable way. And of course, there are others who themselves do not oppose Trump and America, but who claim that Serbia should oppose Trump and America. For 9 months, we have only been copying everything our Russian friends asked of us, and this is what we've achieved. That sanctions were imposed on us exactly as we said and knew would happen, and we hid it from no one, and we continue to do everything our Russian friends told us and signed every one of their demands.
Our country was brought into a tough situation.
As I said, the refinery has entered the technological process of hot circulation. It will be able to remain in that status until November 29th, which is Saturday.
Serbia's oil industry has already begun. Seethes has already started to spend its operational reserves, the largest part of which will be spent between the 28th, 29th and the 1st of December. If there's no oil flow, we're discussing this all assuming we don't receive a license from the Americans in the next 36 hours. Because on Thursday it's not realistic to expect any kind of decision or anything at all, and Friday the same applies. So, if we don't get the permit for oil to flow through Janaf, Seethes reserves will remain at 55,000 tons of diesel and 50,000 tons of gasoline, which is enough for their retail network, they estimate, until the end of December. We'd say slightly less, around December 27th, 28th. So, my proposal, which the government would adopt, is to give another 50 days, Since it has already been 47 days, that's almost 100 days, to find a new investor, or rather, a buyer, for the oil industry of Serbia. We wish the Russian side every success in that. We wish them every success. We don't interfere with their choice. We would have liked them to offer it to us first, but we understood that someone else had the choice. We have no problem with that. We respect that. It is the owner's right to manage their own capital and their own property. After that, we will no longer have any possibility for anything. Our land will literally disappear. After that, if we truly believe this will happen, we must be ready to endure all consequences for the next 50 days. We are ready to endure for our refinery to stop working, for nothing to work for us, because we will manage and ensure sufficient market supply, but it will have enormous consequences for our country. We are ready to do that because we will not nationalize it today, nor tomorrow, nor the day after tomorrow. That was my proposal and my decision.